Foreign, success is not an accident. Failure is not an accident asterisk either. I also discovered that people who are successful in any area are usually those who have learned the cause and effect relationships between what they wanted and how to get it. They then did repeatedly what other successful people did in a particular area until they got the same results. This insight changed my life. No one is really better than you, and no one is really smarter than you. They just may be better or smarter in different ways, at least for the present. If someone is doing better than you are today, it's probably because he or she has discovered the cause and effect relationships before you have. And anything that anyone else has done, within limits, you can do as well. The fact that someone else has achieved a worthy goal is the very best proof that you can achieve that goal as well. Personal and professional development is the most powerful tool that you can use to achieve any goal you can set for yourself. Elevate yourself from wherever you are to wherever you want to go by simply learning how others have done it before you, and then by following the paths that they have already blazed. You've heard it said that the average person uses only 10% of his or her potential. According to the Stanford Brain Institute, however, it is actually closer to 2%. The average person has enormous reserves of potential that he or she habitually fails to use. Nature is exceedingly generous. She provides each person with an abundance of abilities and possibilities, most of which go untapped throughout life. If you were to use only a small additional percentage of your inborn capabilities, you could probably double and triple your results. You could accomplish things far beyond anything that you have ever done up to now. You could be healthier, happier, and more prosperous than you've ever imagined. I believe that each person has the potential to do something wonderful with his or her life. I believe that within each person there is a giant waiting to come out. I believe that each person can do vastly more than he or she has ever done before if he or she only learns how. That's my fundamental value. What is yours? Create a long-term vision for yourself in the area of personal growth. Project forward 5 or 10 years and imagine that you have developed fully in every important part of your life. Idealize and see yourself as outstanding in every respect. Refuse to compromise on your personal dreams. What level of skill or ability would you have in your field? What level of status and prestige would you have attained as a result of your superb performance at what you do? What kind of work would you be doing, and at what level would you be doing this work? How would you think and feel about yourself as a result of being one of the very best at what you do? If you had no limitations at all, what would be your vision for how you would develop yourself in the months and years ahead? Now, take your vision and crystallize it into specific goals. Here's a good way to start. Take out a piece of paper and write down 10 goals that you would like to achieve in the area of personal and professional development in the months and years ahead. Write in the present tense, exactly as if you were already the person you intend to be. What do you want to be able to do? Decide the person you want to become. Describe exactly what you will look like when you become truly excellent in your field in your personal life. Then, review this list of 10 goals and select the one goal that, if you achieved it, would have the greatest positive impact on your life and your career. Put a circle around that goal and move that goal to a clean sheet of paper. Create a schedule for achieving this goal. Set deadlines for achieving certain benchmarks. Set sub-deadlines as well. Make a list of everything that you can think of that you'll have to do to achieve personal excellence in that area. Organize your list into a plan by setting priorities on each of the items. Gather the books, materials, equipment, and other resources you will need to begin working on yourself and your goal. Then, take immediate action on at least one item in your plan to get the process started. Resolve to do something every day until you are successful in that area. Never stop working on yourself until you become the kind of person you would ideally most like to be. Set specific measures on each of your goals. If your goal is to excel in your field, determine how you'll be able to know when you've achieved it. Decide how you can measure your progress and evaluate your success. Perhaps you can use as a measure the number of hours that you study in your field each week. Perhaps you can measure the number of books you read or the number of audio programs that you listen to. Perhaps you can measure your progress by the number of appointments you get or the number of sales you make as a result of your growing skills. Compare yourself against these measures on a regular basis. The more precise your measures and the more you pay attention to them, the better you will become in that area and the greater progress you will make. You first determine your values, your vision, your goals, and the knowledge and skills you will require to achieve them. You decide upon the ways that you will measure your progress toward each of them. You then do something every day that makes you better in some way. You read, take courses, listen to audio programs, and practice your new skills, and never stop improving. Select the specific habits and behaviors that you will need to practice every day to become the person you want to become. These could be the habits of clarity, planning, thoroughness, studiousness, hard work, determination, and persistence. Perhaps the most important single quality for success is self-discipline. Albert Hubbard, the writer, defines self-discipline as the ability to make yourself do what you should do, when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. Napoleon Hill called self-discipline the master key to riches. Every day and every hour of every day, you have to practice self-discipline. There are 7 disciplines that you must develop if you want to achieve all that is possible for you. You can learn each of these disciplines through practice and repetition until they become automatic. Here they are. 1. The discipline of daily goal setting. 2. The discipline of daily planning and organizing. 3. The discipline of daily priority setting. 4. The discipline of daily concentration on your highest value activities. 5. The discipline of daily exercise and proper nutrition. 6. The discipline of daily learning and growth. 7. The discipline of taking time daily for the most important people in your life. These 7 disciplines will virtually assure that you perform at the very highest level and get the greatest satisfaction and results from everything you do. There's a simple, practical, proven self-development formula that you can use to double your income in the years ahead. Most people who practice this formula each day report extraordinary improvements in their lives. Try it and see for yourself. I call it the 1000% formula. This 1000% formula is based on the law of incremental improvement. No matter how excited or determined you are, change and progress take place slowly. It takes your entire life to become the person you are today. It takes a period of hard work and determination to become someone different. We do not usually make significant and lasting changes in quantum leaps. All permanent change is progressive over a long period of time. This type of change requires patience and discipline. It is only this type of change that is truly worthwhile and enduring. If you continually learn, study, and upgrade your skills, clarify and re-clarify your goals, set better and clearer priorities, and focus on progressively more valuable tasks, you could increase your overall productivity, performance, and output by 0.1% each day, day after day, indefinitely. Because of the law of increasing returns, every effort you make to be more productive in one area will tend to improve your performance in every other area at the same time. You will get better and better results in less time the more you practice. If you become 0.1% more productive each day, 5 days per week, at the end of 1 week, you will be 0.5% more productive. That's 0.1% times 5 equals 0.5 or 0.5%. At the end of 4 weeks, you will be 2% more productive. That's 4 times 0.5% equals 2%. At the end of 52 weeks, you will be 26% more productive than you were at the beginning of the year, which is 13 4-week months times 2% per month equals 26%. This is where the compounding effect of new knowledge and skill begins to work. An improvement of 26% per year compounded over 10 years will result in an increase of 1,004% in your overall productivity in 1 decade. Now, since we live in a merit-based society, as you increase your ability to contribute value, the amount you will be paid will increase as well. By improving your overall performance by 1,004%, your income will eventually rise to match the value of your contribution. Well, here are the 7 steps in the 1000% formula that will guarantee that you become at least 0.1% better daily, 0.5% better each week, 2% better each month, and 26% better each year. 1. Arise 2 hours before your first appointment and read for 1 hour in your field. This is called the golden hour, and it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Leave the television off, put the newspaper aside, invest the first 60 minutes in yourself and in your mind. This first hour is the rudder of the day. 2. Rewrite and review your major goals each day. Before you start off, take a few minutes to write out your goals in a spiral notebook in the present tense, as though you had already achieved them. This programs them into your subconscious mind to be alert for opportunities to achieve your goals all day long. 3. Plan every day in advance. Friends, make a list of everything that you had to do the night before you end your workday and before you go to bed. This enables your subconscious mind to work on your list while you sleep. Often when you awake in the morning, you'll have ideas and insights that will enable you to achieve your daily goals faster and more effectively. 4. Always concentrate on the most valuable use of your time. Select the one task that can have the greatest positive impact on your work life and begin on that task first thing in the morning. 5. Listen to educational audio programs in your car. Turn your car into a mobile classroom, a university on wheels. Never allow your car to be moving without educational audio programs playing. This activity is so powerful that it alone can give you your 1000% increase over the years ahead. 6. Ask 2 questions after every experience. These are really magic questions in that they enable you to learn and grow more rapidly from everything that happens to you. The questions are: 1. What did I do right? 2. What would I do differently? According to the law of concentration, whatever you dwell upon grows in your experience. Whatever you pay attention to increases in your life. Whatever you focus on, you tend to do better. 7. The 7th and final ingredient in the 1000% formula is for you to treat everyone you meet like $1 million customer. Treat the people you work with the same way you would treat a valuable customer of your firm. Treat each prospect or customer as if they had already purchased $1 million worth of what your company sells and were thinking of doing it again. Especially treat the people at home as though they were the most valuable people in the world to you. Because they are. Remember, you are your most valuable resource. Your earning ability is your most valuable asset. Invest every day in improving yourself as a person and in increasing your ability to earn even more. Decide today to develop yourself to the point where you can achieve every financial and personal goal you have ever set and become everything you are capable of becoming. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm eager to share with you a profound truth that can potentially transform your life and financial future. Many believe that becoming a millionaire is an unattainable dream, reserved only for a select few or those born into privilege. However, what if I told you that the path to millionaire status is within your reach, waiting for you to seize it? Yes, my friends, you're just one skill away from reshaping your financial destiny and attaining the coveted status of a millionaire. In today's rapidly evolving world, success is not solely determined by luck or circumstance, but by our capacity to adapt, evolve, and master the skills essential for wealth creation. As we embark on this journey together, I urge you to open your mind and heart to the possibility of realizing your full potential. Embrace the power of learning, growth, and self-improvement, and witness as you unlock the door to boundless prosperity and abundance. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of financial empowerment. Now, let's delve into the strategies and principles that will guide us toward achieving our dreams of millionaire status and beyond. I've toiled in demanding jobs for several years, from construction to farming and factory work, questioning why some individuals achieve greater success than others. In my quest for answers, I discovered the profound concept of the law of cause and effect. This universal law states that every effect has a cause, and by tracing these causes, we unveil the secrets to success. Through relentless inquiry and learning from those who have excelled, I unlock the keys to success. Nature operates impartially, indifferent to our backgrounds or circumstances. Success is attainable for anyone who follows the proven principles of achievement. While it may be disheartening to see seemingly less capable individuals surpass us, success leaves clues that we can emulate with determination. In my research on self-made millionaires, I found a common thread. Success is not an overnight phenomenon. It's a journey fraught with challenges and failures, but those who persist ultimately prevail. Most people give up on their dreams before even trying, settling for someday instead of taking action today. I've learned that becoming a self-made millionaire isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It requires developing qualities like determination, discipline, and resilience, which enrich your character and lead to a fulfilling life. All business and financial skills are learnable, and you're likely just one skill away from doubling your income. By committing to lifelong learning and embracing the qualities of successful individuals, you can pave your path to prosperity. In conclusion, becoming rich isn't just about material possessions. It's about the person you become and the lives you impact. The qualities of self-made millionaires are within your reach, waiting to be cultivated. Remember, success is not a destination but a journey, and I invite you to join me on this path to greatness. Becoming a self-made millionaire is not an unattainable fantasy. In fact, it's a journey that many undertake. Allow me to share with you a profound truth. Within each of us lies a dormant accumulation of untapped potential, waiting to be unleashed. If you ever find yourself questioning which skill holds the key to your success, fear not, for enlightenment may reveal itself in our shared moments. Every skill worth mastering is within your reach, awaiting only your dedication and determination. Often, I hear individuals lamenting, "I'm not skilled with money." Let me dispel that notion once and for all. The beauty of life lies in its endless opportunities for growth and learning. Yes, you heard me right. You can learn anything you set your mind to. You can achieve anything you have the courage to dream. Take a moment to assess yourself. Give yourself a score from 1 to 10 in each area of your life. If you find yourself lacking in any aspect, do not despair, for it is within your power to overcome any weakness. Dream big, my friends. Envision a future of boundless abundance and prosperity. Nurture a vision of yourself radiating with happiness, vitality, and success. Practice the art of idealization. Emulate the habits and mindset of those who have walked the path of greatness before us. Project forward several years and envision a life where everything is perfect, where limitations cease to exist, and you have the freedom to be, have, or do anything you desire. Now, let's embark on an exercise. Take a sheet of paper and create a dream list, a list of everything you desire, no matter how big or small. Allow yourself to let go and jot down everything that comes to mind. Embrace your aspirations without reservation. One key to success is doing what you love. Truly successful individuals are those who are passionate about their work. Find something that excites and motivates you, and then find a way to make a living doing it. Remember, if you're doing what you love, striving for excellence will come naturally. Commit to excellence in all that you do. Strive to be in the top 10% of your field. Mastery takes time, typically 5 to 7 years, but every step forward brings you closer to your goals. Develop your unique talents and skills. Everyone is designed to excel at something. See yourself as autonomous. Take responsibility for your own life and future. You are in control of your destiny. Treat your work as if it were your own business, and watch as opportunities unfold before you. As we conclude our discussion, remember this. The path to becoming a millionaire is not just a figment of the imagination. It is a tangible reality within your grasp. Commit yourself to lifelong learning, persistence, and unwavering determination. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and never hesitate to invest in yourself and your potential. True wealth is not solely measured by the size of your bank account, but by the lives you touch, the contributions you make, and the legacy you leave behind. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery and empowerment. Go forth with confidence, courage, and conviction, knowing that you are equipped with the skills, knowledge, and determination to achieve greatness. Until we meet again, may your future be filled with prosperity, abundance, and the realization of your wildest dreams. All improvement in your life comes from changing your beliefs about yourself and your possibilities. Personal growth comes from changing your beliefs about what you can do and about what is possible for you. Would you like to double your income? Of course, you would. Let me ask you a question. Since you started your first job, haven't you already doubled or tripled your income? And what you have done before, you can do again, and probably over and over if you just learn how. You simply have to believe that it's possible. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he can achieve." Everything that you accomplish in your outer world is a result of your self-concept. Because of this, you always operate in a manner consistent with your self-concept, whether positive or negative. Even if your self-concept is made up of erroneous beliefs about yourself or your world, as far as you're concerned, these are facts, and you will think, feel, and act accordingly. The worst of all beliefs are self-limiting beliefs. If you believe yourself to be limited in some way, whether or not it is true, it becomes true for you if you believe it. You will act as if you were deficient in that particular area of talent or skill. Overcoming self-limiting beliefs and self-imposed limitations is often the biggest obstacle standing between you and the realization of your full potential. According to an article in Fortune magazine on learning disabilities in business, many presidents and senior executives of Fortune 500 corporations today were diagnosed in school as being not particularly bright or capable. But by virtue of hard work, they went on to achieve great success in their industries. Thomas Edison was expelled from school in the 6th grade. His parents were told that it would be a waste of time to spend any money educating him because he was not particularly smart or capable of being taught anything. Edison went on to become the greatest inventor of the modern age. This kind of story has been repeated thousands of times. Self-limiting beliefs, sometimes based on a single experience or a casual remark, can hold you back for years. Almost everyone has had the experience of mastering a skill in an area where they thought they had no ability and being quite surprised at themselves. Perhaps this has happened to you. The fact is you have more potential than you could ever use in your entire lifetime. No one is better than you, and no one is smarter than you. People are just smarter or better in different areas at different times. Each person is capable of achieving excellence in some way in some area. Your responsibility to yourself is to cast off all these self-limiting beliefs and accept that you are an extraordinarily capable and talented person. You have the ability within yourself right now to accomplish almost any goal you can set for yourself if you're willing to work long enough and hard enough to achieve it. The good news about beliefs is that all beliefs are learned. They can therefore be unlearned, especially if they're not helpful. When you came into this world, you had no beliefs at all about yourself, your religion, your political party, other people, or the world in general. Today, there are many things that you know about yourself that are simply not true, and these are almost all in the area of self-limiting beliefs. The starting point of unlocking more of your potential is for you to identify your self-limiting beliefs. What if you were possessed of an extraordinary ability in an area where you didn't think you were very good at all, such as selling, entrepreneurship, public speaking, or money making? I have filing drawers full of letters and emails from people who had never heard this idea of self-limiting beliefs before, but once they heard it, they changed their entire attitudes toward themselves. They began to see themselves as far more competent and capable in key areas of their lives than they had ever been before. In no time at all, they began transforming their lives and changing their results. Their incomes doubled and tripled and quadrupled. Many of them became millionaires and multimillionaires. They went from the bottom of their companies to the top, from the worst performer in their sales forces to the highest earning person in their companies after they changed their beliefs about themselves and their personal potentials. They learned new skills and took on new challenges. They set bigger goals and threw their whole hearts into achieving them. By questioning their beliefs and by refusing to accept that they were limited in any way, they took complete charge of their lives and created new realities for themselves. And what countless others have done, you can do as well if you absolutely believe that you are destined to be a big success. You will walk, talk, and act as if everything that happens to you in life is part of a great plan to make you successful. People look for the good in every situation. They know that it's always there, no matter how many reversals and setbacks they experience. They expect to get something good out of everything that happens to them. If your beliefs are positive enough, you will seek the valuable lesson in every setback or difficulty. You will confidently believe that there are many things that you have to learn on the road to achieving and keeping your ultimate success. When you start off, you may not feel like the great success that you desire to be. You will not have the self-confidence that comes from a record of successful achievement. You will often doubt your own abilities and fear failure. But if you act as if you were already the person you desire to be, with the qualities and talents that you desire to have, your actions will generate the feelings that go with them. For example, if you want to be one of the top people in your business, dress like the top people, groom like the top people, organize your work habits the way they do. Pick the most successful people in your field and use them as your role models. If possible, go to them and ask them for advice on how to get ahead more rapidly, and whatever advice they give you, follow it immediately. Take action. When you start to walk, talk, dress, and behave like the top people, you soon begin to feel like the top people. You will treat other people like the top people do. You will work the way the top people work. You will start to get the results that the top people get. In no time at all, you will be one of the top people yourself. Your focus must be on creating the beliefs within yourself that are consistent with the great success you want to be in your outer world. You achieve this by challenging your self-limiting beliefs, rejecting them, and then acting as if they did not exist. You reinforce the development of new life-enhancing beliefs by increasing your knowledge and skills in your field to the point where you feel equal to any demand or challenge. Your aim is to reprogram your subconscious mind for success by creating the mental equivalent in everything you do or say. You develop new beliefs by taking actions consistent with those beliefs. You act as if you already believe that you have these capabilities and competences. You realize that you are developing, shaping, and controlling the evolution of your own character and personality by everything that you do and say every single day. You should only think and talk about the things that are moving you toward becoming the person you want to be and toward achieving the goals that you want to achieve. Make a decision this very day to challenge and reject any self-limiting beliefs that you might have that could be holding you back. Look into yourself and question the areas of your life where you have doubts about your abilities or talents. You might ask your friends and family members if they see any negative beliefs that you might have. Often they will be aware of negative self-limiting beliefs that you have that you are not aware of yourself. In every case, once you've identified these negative beliefs, ask yourself, what if the opposite were true? For example, what if you had within you right now the ability to earn and keep all the money you could ever want throughout your life? What if you had a golden touch with regard to money? If you absolutely believe these things to be true, what would you do differently from what you're doing today? Now, here are 3 things you can do immediately to put these ideas into action. Act as if you were one of the most competent and highly respected people in your field. How would you think differently from today? Imagine that you have a golden touch with regard to money. If you were an extremely competent money manager, how would you handle your finances differently from the way you handle them today? Identify the self-limiting beliefs that could be holding you back. How would you act if these self-limiting beliefs were completely untrue? We stand on the edge of opportunity, a moment in time where the choices we make can redefine the course of our lives. Each of us here is on a journey not only through the world but across the vast landscape of our own potential. The steps we take, the decisions we make, not only shape our destiny but also the destiny of those around us. And in this journey, it is crucial to understand that the most significant barriers we face are often those we create ourselves. Imagine, if you will, a world where every obstacle is not a hindrance but a stepping stone. A world where every challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and progress. This is not just a dream, it is a possible reality. But to reach this reality, we must first adopt a mindset of resilience and determination. We must see beyond immediate struggles and recognize that every difficulty is a chapter in our story of triumph. The essence of this journey lies in understanding that our lives are a reflection of our thoughts and actions. What we think, we become. What we sow, we reap. This timeless truth holds the key to unlocking our full potential. Every thought, every action is like a seed planted in the garden of our future. Just as a gardener tends to their crops, we must nurture our dreams with positivity, hard work, and an unwavering belief in our abilities. My friends, the path to success is rarely solitary. Our growth is intertwined with the lives of others. As we ascend the ladder of success, let us not forget to extend a hand to those who follow us. The true measure of our achievements lies not only in the heights we reach but in the assistance we provide to others. This spirit of collaboration, of mutual support, is what forges communities, builds nations, and creates a legacy that transcends our individual lives. The importance of balance in the pursuit of success is like walking a tightrope. Lean too far in any direction, and we risk losing our balance. It is about harmonizing our ambitions with our values, our work with our well-being, our personal goals with our responsibilities to others. This balance is vital to maintaining our momentum towards our goals without losing sight of what truly matters. So while we are here today, let us make a commitment. A commitment to pursue our dreams with vigor, to face our challenges with courage, and to walk our path with integrity. Let us strive not only for personal success, but for the well-being of all. For by lifting others, we ourselves ascend, not just as individuals striving for personal glory, but as a collective striving for a greater good. Thank you. It is truly an honor to be here with all of you today. I want to talk about something that resonates deeply with each of us, the concept of success. You see, success is not just a destination, it is a journey, a process that each of us embarks upon. But what truly defines success? Is it the accumulation of wealth, praise, or is it something deeper, more intrinsic? Imagine success as a tapestry woven with the threads of our choices, actions, and beliefs. Each thread represents a decision, a step taken or not taken on our path. Some threads are vibrant, full of color and strength, representing our triumphs and victories. Others may be a bit frayed, reflecting the moments when we stumbled or faced challenges. Yet, it is this intricate blend that creates the beautiful picture of our lives. Now, let's focus on the importance of goals in our journey. Goals are like the stars sailors used to navigate by. They guide us, give us direction, and keep us on course during the darkest nights. When we set a goal, it's not just a statement of intention, it's a commitment to ourselves. It's a decision to embark on a journey that will challenge us, propel us, and ultimately transform us. Goals are the fuel that propels us forward, igniting our passions and giving our journey purpose and meaning. But setting a goal is just the beginning. The real magic happens in the pursuit. It's in the effort, the stretching beyond our comfort zones, where we discover our true potential. This pursuit is not always easy. There will be obstacles, detours, and sometimes roadblocks along the way. But remember, the value of our goals lies not only in their achievement but in who we become as we strive for them. Every challenge we overcome, every barrier we break down, contributes to our resilience, our character, and our capacity. Think about it. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It's more like a winding road with ups and downs, twists and turns. It's these turns that test our determination, our commitment to our goals. Each time we choose to persevere, to rise after a fall, we are weaving another thread in our tapestry of success. We are building a story not only of achievements but of resilience, determination, and growth. And what about the moments when success seems elusive? When our goals seem out of reach, it is in these moments that our mindset makes the difference. A positive, growth-oriented mindset sees challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and evolve. It's a mindset that understands that every setback is a setup for a comeback, that every failure is a stepping stone to success. In this journey, we are not alone. The people we meet, the relationships we build, are crucial landmarks on our path. From mentors who guide us to peers who challenge us and friends who support us, each person adds a unique thread to our tapestry. They offer perspectives that can change our course for the better, wisdom that lights our way, and encouragement that lifts us when we falter. Let us not forget to pause and reflect. Reflection allows us to look back on our journey, to appreciate how far we've come, and to learn from the experiences we've had. It's a time to celebrate our victories, acknowledge our growth, and recalibrate our course if necessary. It's not just any journey, but one that traverses the landscapes of our aspirations and dreams. It's a journey about the power of setting goals, a tool so potent yet so underutilized in our daily lives. Imagine, if you will, a ship setting sail without a destination. Where does it end up? Nowhere, adrift without direction. That's exactly what life is like without goals. Consider the concept of goal setting as the compass of your life. It provides direction, purpose, and a clear path amidst the chaos of daily existence. Each of us has a reservoir of untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. But how do we access this reservoir? The answer lies in setting goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound goals. It's not just about dreaming big. It's about breaking down those dreams into smaller, achievable steps. Now, let's delve into why many of us avoid setting goals. It's fear, the fear of failure, the fear of stepping out of our comfort zone. But let me share a secret with you. Within that same fear lies the seed of growth and success. We've all heard the saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This couldn't be more true in the context of setting goals. Embrace the possibility of failure because it's not the fall that defines us, but our ability to rise again, stronger and wiser. Setting goals is like planting a garden. You sow the seeds of your aspirations, nurture them with constant effort, and gradually witness the growth, the fruition of your efforts and tangible results. Now imagine a world where every individual sets goals and diligently works towards achieving them. The cumulative effect would be transformative, not only on a personal level but also on a societal level. We would witness innovation, progress, and achievements that currently lie dormant, untapped in the minds of many. But how do we begin? It starts with self-reflection. Understand your core values, your passions, and your strengths. Align your goals with these, and you'll find that your journey towards them becomes more rewarding and less arduous. It's about finding that sweet spot where your abilities and your passions converge. Here's where the magic happens, where work no longer feels like work and obstacles become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Setting a goal is just the beginning. The real challenge and the real reward come from the journey towards its achievement. It's a path of self-discovery, of pushing your limits and realizing your true potential. It's not an overnight transformation. It's a gradual, step-by-step process. Every small victory is a building block towards your larger goal. It's not just any journey, but a journey of persistence and perseverance, the very essence of human triumph. Imagine, if you will, a path unfolding before you, full of twists and turns, ups and downs. It's not the smoothness of this path that shapes us, but the relentless momentum to keep moving forward, come what may. You see, life has a peculiar way of testing our determination. There will be moments when you feel like you're walking against a strong wind, trying to push you back to where you started. But it is precisely in these moments, my friends, that the true strength of character is forged. Remember, it's not the number of times we stumble or fall that defines us, but the number of times we get up, dust ourselves off, and keep marching forward. Think of it like navigating through a dense forest. Initially, the thickness of the forest, the darkness, may overwhelm you. You might even think, how am I going to overcome this? But with every step, you clear your path, and soon you'll see a clearing. It's this perseverance, the unwavering belief in your ability to reach that clearing, that defines your journey. Now, consider the power of persistence. It's like a steady, gentle stream that, over time, can carve its way through the most imposing mountains. It's not about a sudden monumental push, but rather about consistent, persistent effort. The greatest achievements in our world were not the result of sporadic bursts of energy, but the culmination of persistent, enduring effort. As we journey through life, we'll encounter challenges that seem insurmountable. There may be days when you feel like giving up, where the ultimate goal seems too far off. It's in these moments, my friends, that you must remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. The vision that ignited your journey is the same fire that will keep you moving forward in the darkest moments. And let's not forget the vital role of adaptability in our journey. The ability to adapt, to change course when necessary, is as important as the ability to persist. Imagine navigating a vast ocean. If a storm approaches, the skilled sailor doesn't persist in the same course, they adapt. They navigate through the storm, always keeping their destination in sight. Similarly, we must be willing to adapt our strategies, our approaches to the challenges we face, while firmly keeping our eyes on the prize. In this journey of life, filled with its trials and tribulations, it's important to remember that every challenge, every obstacle, is an opportunity to grow, learn, and emerge stronger. It's these trials that shape us, make us more resilient, capable individuals. Like a diamond formed under immense pressure, our true potential often shines brightest after enduring the harshest conditions. Embrace each challenge with open arms. See them as steps rather than obstacles. Each one is a lesson, an opportunity to refine your skills, strengthen your determination, and move closer to your ultimate goal. The path of persistence and perseverance is not a solitary one. Along the way, you'll encounter others, fellow travelers who share your vision and determination. Lean on them, learn from them, and in turn, be a source of strength and wisdom for others. We're here not just in pursuit of success, but in pursuit of something much more valuable, mastery over ourselves. The journey towards discipline and self-control is a less traveled path, but it's the path that leads to true achievement in life. The most significant victories are those we conquer within ourselves. This journey begins with understanding the power of discipline. Discipline is not just about adhering to rules or routines, it's about freedom. Yes, freedom. It may sound paradoxical, but true freedom comes from discipline. When you have the discipline to control your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions, you're no longer a slave to impulses, momentary desires, or fleeting feelings. You become the master of your destiny. The disciplined individual is like a skilled captain, guiding their ship through turbulent seas. The ocean may be choppy, the winds may be strong, but the captain remains steadfast, steering the ship towards its destination. Now, think about self-control. It's an art, a skill that you hone over time. It's about knowing yourself so deeply that you can anticipate your own responses. And, most importantly, not just reacting to life as it happens, but responding with reflection and intention. Self-control is the ultimate form of self-care, as it involves taking responsibility for your actions, your well-being, and your journey through life. Imagine this. Every morning, you wake up with a choice. The choice to set the tone for your day, the choice to embrace positivity or succumb. The disciplined individual understands this power of choice and wields it wisely. They choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth. They choose to replace "I can't" with "I will." They choose to focus on solutions rather than worry about problems. Let's not forget the role of habits. Our lives are essentially the sum of our habits. What we do daily, consistently, becomes who we are. The beauty of discipline is that it helps us form habits that align with our deepest values and loftiest goals. Whether it's waking up early, exercising regularly, reading daily, or working diligently, these are the building blocks that construct the edifice of success. But the journey towards self-control is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not about drastic changes made in a day. It's about small, consistent, incremental improvements. Every day, you become a little better, a little stronger, a little more disciplined. And over time, these small advances add up to a monumental transformation. Now, tackle a crucial part of this journey, dealing with setbacks. The path towards self-control is paved with challenges, and it's inevitable that we'll face setbacks. But what defines us is not how we fall, but how we rise. Discipline teaches us resilience. It arms us with the strength to face failures, learn from them, and move forward with greater wisdom and determination. Every setback is preparation for a comeback. As we progress on this path, it's important to surround ourselves with people who support and inspire our growth. Rohn famously said, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Choose to spend time with those who embody the values of discipline and self-control. May their strength and commitment inspire you, and in turn, be a source of inspiration for others. We're here to talk about something that truly transforms lives, careers, and businesses. The power of continuous learning and adaptability. It's a journey of evolution, growth, and prosperity in a world that is constantly changing. Imagine this. You're on a boat in the middle of a vast ocean. The waters are calm one moment, and the next, a storm approaches. Now, if you're not prepared, if you haven't learned to navigate through these storms, you'll find yourself adrift at the mercy of the relentless waves. But if you've honed your skills, if you've learned and adapted, not only will you survive the storm, but you'll emerge stronger. In our lives, we often face storms like these. They come in the form of challenges at work, changes in our personal lives, or unexpected turns in our environment. To navigate through these storms, it's necessary to continually learn and adapt. It's about expanding your horizons, acquiring new skills, and being ready to change course when necessary. Let me share a story with you. I once met a young entrepreneur brimming with enthusiasm and brilliant ideas. But after a few years, his business hit a rough patch. The market changed, the competition became fierce. What did he do? He didn't stand still. He learned, he adapted. He embraced new technologies, studied his competitors, understood his customers better. And in doing so, he not only saved his business, he took it to heights he never imagined. This story is not unique. It's a narrative shared by many successful people in different fields. They understand that the only constant in life is change. And to move forward, to keep winning, you need to keep learning. It's not just about acquiring knowledge. It's about applying it, adapting it to your context, making it work for you. Now, some might say, "I'm too old to learn," or "I don't have time." But let me tell you, learning knows no age limit and time. It's all about priorities. Even dedicating just 30 minutes a day to learning something new adds up to over 180 hours a year. Imagine the growth that brings. It's also about mindset. A mindset that sees challenges as opportunities to grow, that understands the value of stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about being like water, fluid, adaptable, taking the shape of any vessel it finds itself in. In life, be like water. Flow, adapt, overcome. The world doesn't stop, and neither should you. Your willingness to learn, to adapt, to change course when necessary is what will set you apart. It's what will not only help you survive, but thrive in this ever-changing world. I want you to think about areas of your life where you can apply this. Perhaps it's learning a new skill that can advance your career. Perhaps it's understanding a new technology that can transform your business. Or it could be as simple as reading a book on a topic you know little about. Life is a series of choices, and each choice comes with its own set of risks and rewards. The path to success is not always a straight line. It often involves making tough decisions and taking bold steps. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, the sea stretching out before you, the wind in your hair. You know the water below is deep enough, and you've seen others jump before. Yet there's that moment of doubt, that instant where fear and excitement collide. It's in that moment, the decision to jump or retreat, where the essence of taking calculated risks lies. Now, think about the last time you faced a significant decision. Maybe it was about changing jobs, starting a new business, or even moving to a new city. These moments are crucial. They define the trajectory of our lives. But how do we know whether to take the leap or not? The key lies in the word calculated. It's not about taking reckless risks, but about making informed decisions. Every successful person you've ever heard of has taken risks. But what sets them apart is their approach. They gather information, evaluate their options, and consider the potential outcomes. They don't jump blindly, they jump with knowledge and preparation. Don't confuse risk-taking with recklessness. A reckless person might see the cliff and jump without knowing how deep the water is. A calculated risk-taker, on the other hand, does their homework. They understand the depth of the water, the weather conditions, and their own ability. They know there's a chance they may swim or they may sink, but they've done everything they can to tilt the odds in their favor. So how do we apply this in our lives, especially in our professional lives? It starts with understanding your goals. What are you aiming for? What does success look like for you? Once you have a clear vision, you begin gathering information. You research, you learn, you ask questions, you talk to people who have walked the path before you. This process not only increases your chances of success, it also builds your confidence. And then there's the aspect of timing. Timing can be the difference between a leap that leads to success and one that leads to failure. There's a time to act and a time to wait. The art lies in knowing the difference. Sometimes, the best action is patience, allowing things to align. Other times, you need to seize the moment before it slips away. Be honest. Even with the best preparation, risk-taking can be daunting. It's natural to feel afraid when faced with uncertainty, but remember, growth and comfort don't coexist. To grow personally or professionally, you must step out of your comfort zone. It's in doing the things that scare us that we find strength and resilience we never knew we had. Let me share a story with you. Once there was a young entrepreneur full of dreams and aspirations. He had a business idea he passionately believed in, but launching it meant leaving a stable job, investing his savings, and venturing into the unknown. He hesitated, understandably. What if he failed? What if he lost everything? But then, he took a deep breath and reminded himself of all the preparation he had done. He had researched his market, sought advice from mentors, and created a solid business plan. So, he took the leap. Today, he runs a successful company. But it all started with that bold step. In the journey of life, the paths we choose are not only determined by the steps we take, but also by the hands we hold along the way. Start by considering the fabric of our daily interactions. Every person we meet, every conversation we have, intertwines into the tapestry of our life. It's like walking through a garden. Some people are like roses, beautiful and inspiring, but with thorns that teach us caution. Others are like sunflowers, bright, upright, and always seeking the light. It's essential to recognize these differences, to understand who lifts us up and who holds us back. Now, think of a moment when someone's words or actions deeply impacted you. It could have been a small gesture or a grand act of kindness. These moments are like seeds planted in the soil of our relationships. They take root, they grow, and they bloom into connections that can support us, guide us, and help us weather life's storms. But here's the thing about relationships. They require nurturing. Just as a garden needs water and sunlight, our relationships need attention and care. A kind word here, an attentive ear there. These are the drops of water that sustain them. Remember, it's not about the quantity of people you know. It's about the quality of those connections. It's about surrounding yourself with people who see your worth, who challenge you to be better, and who celebrate your success. It's crucial to be a gardener yourself. To give more than you receive, to be the person others can rely on, to bring positivity and strength to others. It's in giving that we receive more. When you help someone else reach their dreams, you're building a bridge to yours. It's a cycle of goodwill that comes back to you in ways you can never imagine. Sometimes we need to prune our gardens. We need to make tough decisions about who we allow into our inner circle. Not everyone has your best interests at heart. It's okay to say goodbye to relationships that drain you or undermine your values. This isn't selfish, it's self-care. It's about making space for growth, for new connections that align with who you are and who you aspire to be. Now, I want you to think about your own life, your own garden of relationships. Who are the roses, the sunflowers? Who are the weeds? And what kind of plant are you in others' gardens? Reflect on these questions. The answers might surprise you. Not just in each other's presence, but in the presence of possibilities, of dreams, and of the future that awaits us. It's a future not determined by the winds of chance, but by the seeds of thought we plant in the fertile soil of our minds. Yes, we're here to talk about cultivating a mindset. Not just any mindset, but a mindset of success. It's not about floating abstract ideas. It's about concrete steps, actionable strategies, and real-life transformations. Consider, for a moment, the journey of a river. It starts as a small trickle, barely noticeable, flowing gently over rocks and weeds. But as it travels, it gathers strength, fed by countless streams and tributaries, until it becomes a mighty, unstoppable river. That's the journey of a success mindset. It starts with a single thought, a mere drop in the ocean of consciousness. But over time and persistence, it grows into a powerful force that shapes our destiny. You see, the first step toward developing this mindset is belief. Belief, not in the ethereal or unattainable, but belief in oneself. It's the kind of belief that says, yes, I can do this. Yes, I am capable. Yes, the path may be filled with challenges, but I have the strength to overcome them. This belief doesn't happen overnight. It's nurtured like a delicate sapling through the sunlight of positive affirmations and the water of consistent action. And what comes after belief? Action. Action is the bridge between the possible and the real. It's the movement that turns dreams into realities. Be clear. Action isn't just about being busy, it's about being effective. It's about knowing what steps to take and when to take them. It's about understanding that every journey, no matter how long, starts with a single step. And then another, and then another. Amidst these steps, challenges will inevitably arise. But here's where our mindset transforms challenges into steps. Every difficulty, every obstacle becomes an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger on the other side. It's like forging steel. The process involves intense heat and hammering, but the result is a material of unmatched strength and resilience. That's what challenges do to a success mindset. They forge it into something stronger. Don't underestimate the role of goals in all of this. Goals are the stars by which we navigate our ship. They provide direction and purpose to our actions. Without goals, action is like a ship without a rudder, tossed by the waves of circumstances. But with clear, well-defined goals, every effort, every struggle, brings us closer to our destination. However, setting goals is just the beginning. The real magic lies in commitment. The unwavering dedication to see things through, to stay on course even when shrouded in the fog of uncertainty. It's about waking up each day with a renewed sense of purpose, a rekindled fire in our hearts, and a firm resolve in our spirits. You're not alone. Just as a tree relies on the soil, the sun, and the rain for its growth, we too depend on others for our success. It's through the wisdom of mentors, the support of peers, and the feedback from our environment that we refine our strategies, sharpen our skills, and keep moving forward. It's about building relationships that uplift, networks that support, and communities that empower. I'm excited to have the opportunity to talk to you about something I believe is the cornerstone of any successful journey, developing a success mindset. You see, the path to success is much like navigating uncharted territory. It's filled with obstacles, challenges, and uncertainties. But with the right mindset, every step forward becomes a pathway to reaching your fullest potential. Let's start by understanding what success really means. Success isn't just about accumulating wealth, accolades, or achieving high status. It's about realizing your best personal version, reaching goals that are meaningful to you, and making a positive impact on others' lives. It's as much about the journey as it is about the destination. Every successful person I've ever met has a story, a narrative that's not marked solely by their achievements but by the obstacles they've overcome, the lessons they've learned, and the resilience they've shown. Now, you might wonder, how does one cultivate a success mindset? It starts with clarity. Clarity of purpose is your compass on this journey. Ask yourself, what is it that you really want? What drives you? What impact do you want to make? This isn't just about setting goals. It's about understanding your why, the reason that fuels your passion and perseverance. Once you have clarity, the next step is to build confidence. Confidence comes from recognizing and embracing your strengths, and also acknowledging your weaknesses. It's about knowing that you have the capacity to learn, grow, and adapt. Remember, confidence isn't a static state. It's a muscle that strengthens with use. Every challenge you face and overcome contributes to your confidence. Now, let's talk about focus. In a world full of distractions, maintaining focus on your goals is crucial. It's easy to get sidetracked, to lose sight of where you're working towards. But remember, focus is more than just avoiding distractions. It's about aligning your actions with your goals, making conscious decisions every day that bring you closer to your aspirations. Another key aspect of a success mindset is embracing challenges. Challenges aren't obstacles, they're opportunities for growth. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn something new, to test your limits, and to emerge stronger. It's important to view challenges through a lens of positivity and as steps towards greater heights. Now, resilience plays a crucial role in your journey. There will be setbacks, there will be failures. But what separates those who achieve success from those who don't is their ability to bounce back. Resilience is about facing adversity with courage and determination. It's about not letting failures define you, but using them as learning experiences. Every setback is preparation for a comeback. As we progress on this path, it's important to surround ourselves with people who support and inspire our growth. Rohn famously said, "You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Choose to spend time with those who embody the values of discipline and self-control. May their strength and commitment inspire you, and in turn, be a source of inspiration for others. We're here to talk about something that truly transforms lives, careers, and businesses: the power of continuous learning and adaptability. Moreover, cultivating a positive attitude is vital. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties. It means facing them with a mindset focused on solutions, not problems. It's about maintaining a sense of optimism and hope, even in the face of challenges. Cultivating strong relationships and a support network is crucial for developing a success mindset. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who support your growth. These relationships are the safety nets that can catch you when you fall, and the cheering squad that celebrates your victories. Finally, let's talk about action. A success mindset is not just about having the right thoughts and feelings. It's about putting them into action. It's about taking consistent and deliberate steps towards your goals. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's about turning your dreams and aspirations into reality. In conclusion, developing a success mindset is a journey in itself. It requires clarity, confidence, focus, resilience, a positive attitude, strong relationships, and action. Remember, the road to success is rarely a straight line. It's a winding path full of ups and downs. Embrace the journey with an open heart and a determined spirit, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best on your journey to success. Allow me to share with you a fundamental truth that has the power to shape the very course of your life. You become what you think most of the time. Yes, you heard me right. Your thoughts, my friends, hold the key to your destiny. For it is not the circumstances of our lives, but the thoughts we nurture within our minds that determine our reality. Every action, every achievement, every success begins as a mere thought, a whisper of possibility in the recesses of our consciousness. And as we nurture these thoughts, as we feed them with belief, determination, and unwavering focus, they take root and blossom into the reality we inhabit. So, I urge you to pause and reflect on the nature of your thoughts. What occupies your mind most of the time? Are they thoughts of success, of abundance, of possibility? Or do you find yourself mired in doubt, fear, and negativity? Remember, you have the power to choose your thoughts. You have the power to shape your destiny. So, dare to dream big. Believe in the limitless potential within you. For as you think, so shall you become. What we do in life, from beginning to end, is solve problems. Throughout your life, you'll be solving problems, small ones like running out of toothpaste at home, and big ones like your client canceling an order, among others. And the better you become at it, it almost becomes automatic. There comes a point where people start coming to you and say, "I have this problem," and you seem to solve problems. What can we do? I teach this all the time. Instead of reacting to a problem with anger or disappointment, I tell them, wait a moment. Whatever it is, I can solve it. I just have to find a way to do it. And it never occurs to them that they can do it too. Sometimes you'll have solutions that don't work at all and that are very expensive or even fail, and there's not much you can do about those. But basically, most things can be solved. One of the things I say is that nothing makes you angrier than seeing someone dumber than you doing better than you. You wonder, how can this idiot be doing so well? It's like when I went to the top salespeople and asked them why they were so successful. They told me what they were doing, I did it, and I sold more. One of the biggest success principles you'll find is learning from experts, learning from people who are already demonstrating the results you want to achieve. You can save yourself years of hard work simply by learning from people who have already learned it themselves. The clearer you are about what you're trying to achieve, the faster you'll achieve it. And in fact, people with clearly written goals and plans, with priorities, achieve 10 times more in life than people without them. Be clear about your top 3 tasks and help everyone else be clear about their top 3 tasks so everyone is always working on the 3 most important things they can do. And you hire other people who can do the task at a lower cost than your top people. That's the leader's task. Decide on your goals and your most important goal, and then start each day with a list. Then you look at your list and ask yourself, if I could only do one thing on this list, what activity or task would I want to make sure I completed before leaving town for a month? That becomes your most important task for the day. It's your biggest task, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on, but also the one that will have the greatest positive impact on your career if you do it now. If you have 2 really important tasks, make one more important, and discipline is working with a single focus on that task no matter what happens. Stick with that task because you've now decided that everything else is relative and a waste of time except this task. If you can do that and develop the habit, you'll double your productivity on the first day, and it will continue to increase throughout your career. Everyone wants to feel like winners. Who among us doesn't yearn for that triumphant sensation of victory, the elation of crossing the finish line first, basking in the glory of achievement? But how does one attain such a sensation, you may ask? The answer, my friends, lies in the power of setting and conquering goals. With every task accomplished, no matter how small, you experience a taste of victory. Your self-esteem soars, your confidence blossoms, and joy radiates from within. It's as if each completed task is a stepping stone to greatness, propelling you forward on the path to success. And what about those pivotal moments when you choose to tackle your most important task head-on, pushing yourself to the limits until the wee hours of the morning, despite the fatigue that may weigh heavy upon your shoulders? There's a sense of exhilaration that courses through your veins, a feeling so addictive, so invigorating, that you find yourself craving it time and time again. These are the moments that fuel what I like to call positive addictions. They stem from the fulfillment derived from setting and achieving tasks that hold profound significance in our lives. So, I implore you, embrace the power of setting meaningful goals. For in their pursuit lies the key to unlocking your fullest potential. When you're happy all the time, when you're respected and appreciated by the people around you, and you feel proud, you have a positive self-image and people appreciate you. You'll make more money. Make a list. Identify your most important task. Start with that and stick with it until it's done. However, world-class people have a much bigger vision of what's possible for them. Imagine that you could go from X to your current income to 10 times your current income, and your first response to that is that it's completely absurd. There's no way I can increase my income 10 times. It's not possible. All you need to do now is to do the same things you did to double or triple your income, and it will double or triple again. And then you will increase it 4-fold. There are people all over the world earning 10 times more than you, and they're not better or smarter than you. Most of us start to develop narrow thinking around our current income, and then we adjust our lives, force our entire world to fit our current income, while successful people create a vision. So when you start to think, well, if your business were world-class, if you were world-class, how would you be different from today? This is the key. Take the first step. The first step forces you out of your comfort zone, and the comfort zone is so strong that probably 90% of people are limited in their maximum potential all their lives because of this comfort zone. And when you take the first step, the only way to do it is to step out of it, and suddenly you see the second step and the third step and the fourth step. And as you take those steps, your self-esteem increases, your self-confidence increases, and you become more creative, and you start to think of all sorts of ideas. 85% of self-made millionaires, when asked how they became millionaires with all the competition, said it was hard work. And I haven't found any exceptions to that worldwide, in all languages and cultures. Successful people work harder than the average person, and very hard at the beginning of their careers. Sometimes they work 6 days a week, 59 hours, and sometimes 7 days a week in 8 hours. The average is 59 hours, 6 days a week. Everyone wants to be successful, and nobody is better or smarter than you. All the negative activities in your life, all the failures and frustrations, all the negative emotions come from your lack of acceptance of responsibility. Have you ever noticed how easy it is for people to dwell on past hurts and grievances? It's as if they're carrying the weight of resentment on their shoulders, burdening themselves with the actions of others. But let me share with you 3 profound insights that have the power to transform your life. The first revelation came to me when I realized the importance of setting goals. If you desire to multiply your income tenfold, it all begins with a simple act: writing down your goals. But don't stop there, my friends. Craft a detailed plan of action and commit to it with unwavering determination. Each day, take deliberate steps towards your goals and watch as your dreams manifest into reality. Now, on to the second point: continuous learning. Consider this, my friends. Every titan of industry, every billionaire magnate has one thing in common. They are relentless students of life. Think of luminaries like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson. They didn't achieve success by chance. No, they dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge, investing countless hours into expanding their minds. Warren Buffett himself devours 500 pages of wisdom each day, a testament to the power of continuous learning. And finally, my friends, let me ask you this. Why aren't you doubling your income and soon? The path to prosperity lies not in idleness, but in action. So seize the opportunity before you, my friends. Embrace the power of goal setting, commit to a lifetime of learning, and watch as the universe unfolds its abundance before your very eyes. If you ask the question, the answer will appear. And then, just start doing what you need to do every day. Then read, learn, listen, improve your skills. Because you can learn anything you need to learn. And the more you learn, the more you'll be able to learn. Your level of self-esteem or self-worth, your sense of self-value, how much you like and respect yourself, determines the overall quality of your life. All the positive things you do increase your self-esteem, improve your self-image, improve the quality of your relationships with other people, and allow you to have a wonderful life. Here are 7 rules you can apply to achieve anything you want. 1. Take reaching the top seriously. Until you decide that by all means, you're going to be the best at what you do, you won't emerge under the sun, and your life won't be forever different. 2. Take excellent care of your health. Some people don't do well because they don't feel well. Since the mind and body work together, you must take care of the body as a support system. 3. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with positive individuals, with people who have goals and plans, with people who are going somewhere in their lives and have high aspirations. 4. Find out what's holding you back. The only thing that restricts what you do is your own thinking. Take your current income or your best income year and add a 0 to it as your goal. 5. Positive visualization. Become like the best in your field. Your self-image controls your performance. If you see yourself as a success, if you see yourself as happy and positive and confident and in control, you will act that way towards others. 6. Positive self-talk. Sometimes the only good things you'll hear about yourself are the things you tell yourself. Start building yourself up, encouraging yourself, and begin saying, I can do this. 7. Positive action. When you have a good idea, do it now. Only 2% of people in our society have a bias for action. Resolve that every time you have an idea or something to do, the faster you move, the better you'll be and become. As we draw our discussion to a close, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. The thoughts you entertain most frequently have the power to shape your destiny. You have witnessed today the profound truth that your mind is a fertile garden capable of yielding the fruits of your deepest desires or the weeds of your greatest fears. But remember, my friends, the power lies within you to cultivate a garden of abundance, success, and fulfillment. Each day, as you awaken to the dawn of possibility, choose your thoughts with intention, with purpose, and with unwavering belief in your inherent potential. Do not be swayed by the wind of doubt or the storms of adversity, for within you lies the strength to weather any tempest and emerge victorious. Nurture your dreams, my friends. Water them with faith, with determination, and with the unwavering conviction that you are destined for greatness. And so, as you journey forth from this moment, let your thoughts be a beacon of hope, a guiding light illuminating the path to your brightest future. For remember, my friends, you become what you think most of the time. With that, in the vast landscape of personal development and financial success, One recurring theme echoes loudly: the indispensable role of personal discipline in the pursuit of wealth. While the idea of getting rich may conjure images of overnight success or strokes of luck, the truth is that lasting wealth is built on a foundation of disciplined action. The journey to financial abundance begins with a commitment to self-mastery. From setting clear financial goals to creating a budget and sticking to it, disciplined individuals understand the importance of consistency and self-control in managing their finances. They prioritize saving and investing over instant gratification, recognizing that delayed gratification is the hallmark of financial success. Moreover, personal discipline extends beyond just financial habits. It encompasses all aspects of life, including health, relationships, and personal growth. Disciplined individuals prioritize self-care and well-being, knowing that a healthy body and mind are essential for sustained success. They invest in continuous learning and self-improvement, seeking out opportunities for growth and development in every area of life. While the path to wealth may not always be easy, disciplined action paves the way for enduring prosperity and fulfillment. So, if you're ready to embark on the journey to financial abundance, remember this: getting rich is easy when you master the art of personal discipline. Now, let me share with you what has been discovered by interviewing self-made millionaires. Self-made millionaires look for something positive in every failure. They say, there must be something good in this that I can benefit from, and, surprise, surprise, they always find it. Secondly, self-made millionaires always look for the valuable lesson in every setback, obstacle, or temporary failure, and they always find the lesson. What do failures do? They complain, cry, and dwell on what they've lost, blaming others for their problems. Successful people say, what can I learn from this that will make me smarter next time? And I promise you, those who seek, find. If you look for a valuable lesson in the biggest problem you're facing today, you'll always find the lesson. Here's another possibility. Your biggest problem today could be the greatest gift you've ever received, as it may contain the lesson that will make you successful. If you stop thinking about what happened and who's to blame and start looking for the gift within your problem, it can sometimes transform your life. The next key is to dedicate yourself to continuous learning. What takes you from nothing to wealth is personal development and professional development. As Peter Drucker says, knowledge and skill are the keys of the 20th century, and the only relevant skill in the 21st century is the ability to learn new skills, because virtually everything you know is becoming obsolete at a rapid pace. He even says that your current knowledge base has a half-life of 2 years, meaning half of what you know will be irrelevant in 2 years, and 2 years later, another half. So, if you're not constantly learning to 60 minutes a day, I've had people tell me countless times over the years that reading an hour a day has doubled and tripled their income in a year. Second, take every course you can in your field. The courses and seminars available to you in your field, taught by professionals, have been developed for years and years and have been tested over and over again. The person speaking to you for several hours have been spent learning their subject, tested with thousands of other people. When you take a course, you can learn enough information in 1 or 2 days more than you could learn in 2 or 3 years or even a lifetime. All distilled and gathered, people say they can't afford a course, but you can't afford not to buy books. You can't afford not to go to courses. A few years ago, a very successful dentist recommended by a friend retired at 53. Just before retiring, he sold his practice for about $2 million. Before retiring, he said to me, about 8 years ago, I attended a dental congress in Hong Kong. He flew from California to Hong Kong to attend this international dental congress because there were specialists giving private lectures, sort of plenary sessions. He attended a session on a unique aesthetic surgery technique at a dental conference. This technique, developed by another dentist, allowed for the straightening of a person's entire front jaw to enhance its appearance at a remarkably low cost and with exceptional effectiveness. Upon learning about this groundbreaking technique, the dentist wasted no time in implementing it into his practice. Soon, people from far and wide began flocking to him, traveling hundreds of miles just to benefit from this revolutionary procedure. His reputation soared, and soon enough, every dentist in the area was referring their patients to him. With demand skyrocketing, the dentist found himself in a position to set his prices as he saw fit. Before long, he was charging a premium for his services, and his practice became synonymous with excellence in aesthetic dentistry. Fast forward 8 years, and this dentist, now in his early 50s, made the decision to retire as a self-made millionaire. Thanks to the knowledge he acquired from that single session at the conference, he had transformed his career, his financial situation, and his life. Now, you might think this story is an exception, but it serves as a powerful reminder that opportunities can present themselves in unexpected ways. You never know when a piece of information or a chance encounter could change the trajectory of your life forever. So, stay open to learning, be proactive in seeking out new knowledge, and always be ready to seize the opportunities that come your way. Who knows, the next life-changing idea could be just around the corner. The third way to improve your skills is to listen to audio programs in your car. The average driver spends 500 to 1,000 hours a year covering 25 to 50,000 miles, according to the University of Southern California. If you listen to audio programs in your car, you'll get the equivalent of almost attending college full-time just by listening to learning material while driving. It can completely and profoundly change your life. Very importantly, here's an interesting point. The more you commit to being the best person you can be, the more you like and respect yourself. The more energy you have, the bigger goals you set, the more you persist. When you invest in yourself and read, learn, and improve your skills, you're telling yourself, wow, I'm a person with a great future, and it's up to me to maximize my potential. Your self-esteem goes up, your self-respect increases, your sense of personal pride rises, and you start to earn more in all areas of your life. Surround yourself with the right people. This is a key to becoming a self-made millionaire. Dr. David McCland at Harvard conducted studies for 25 years to understand why some people are highly successful in life. What he found was that the key to completely transforming the way you think is to change the group of people you surround yourself with. We're like chameleons, absorbing through our skin the attitudes, opinions, behaviors, dress styles, and ways of speaking of the people we associate with most of the time. If you start to associate mainly with winners, you'll notice they have a completely different outlook. They're positive, optimistic, focused, always learning, growing, and confident in what they do. And amazingly, you start to adopt those characteristics. Another key is to be prepared to go from peak to peak. Life is not a continuous train. It always has ups and downs, like climbing and descending a mountain. Everything in life is cycles and trends. There are upward and downward cycles and trends. The question is, what is the general direction of your trend? Life involves 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Successful people focus on the 2 steps forward and cushion the fall so that every time they step back, they're still further ahead than they were before. Another important aspect is to develop resilience and bounce back ability. This skill is crucial for self-made millionaires, as most things won't work out as expected. You'll face setbacks over and over again, and the key is to bounce back instead of breaking down. Learn to apply the mental rehearsal technique. Mentally prepare for adversity before it happens. Decide not to be upset, angry, or frustrated when something goes wrong. Learn from it, get up, and move on. Remember that facing problems is a constant part of life. The key is not to avoid problems but to be proactive in seeking solutions. Superior people, according to 30 years of research, excel in how they respond to crises and handle problems. They don't allow problems to affect them emotionally but intensely focus on finding solutions. One last important piece of advice. Take your main goal and turn it into a clear question. For example, if your goal is to double your income, ask yourself, what can I do to double my income in the next 12 months? Then write down at least 20 answers. This exercise, called mind storming or the 20 ideas method, has transformed the lives of many people and led to the creation of millionaires. Once you have your answers, choose one and act on it immediately. This will keep you thinking and acting creatively all day long. Another key element to becoming a self-made millionaire is to adopt unwavering optimism. Optimists possess a unique outlook on life. They consistently focus on what they desire, seeking the silver lining in every situation and eagerly embracing valuable lessons along the way. Their minds are like sponges, constantly absorbing great ideas that broaden their horizons and open up new possibilities. It's this unwavering optimism that propels them to learn more, explore new avenues, and persevere in the face of adversity. Maintaining a steadfast focus on your goals and cultivating an attitude of unwavering optimism is key to navigating the path to success. Decide unequivocally that once you've set your sights on achieving wealth, nothing will deter you from reaching that goal. Understand that setbacks and challenges are inevitable on this journey. Like a determined football player maneuvering down the field, you may encounter obstacles, shifts, and setbacks, but your eyes remain fixed on the ultimate prize. Now let's explore two critical qualities exhibited by self-made millionaires: courage and persistence. Fear of failure often stands as the biggest barrier to success. However, courage serves as the antidote to this fear. To succeed, you need two types of courage: the courage to take that initial leap into the unknown and the courage to persevere despite setbacks. The first requires you to dive in without the safety net of guarantees, embracing action and learning along the way. The second type of courage is the determination to keep moving forward, no matter how many times you may stumble or fall. Decide in advance that giving up is not an option for you. Make a commitment to yourself that regardless of the challenges you face, you will never waver in your pursuit of success. Interestingly, when you firmly establish this mindset, you'll find yourself resiliently bouncing back from setbacks time and time again. With courage and persistence as your guiding lights, you'll navigate the twists and turns of your journey with unwavering resolve, ultimately emerging victorious in your quest for wealth and success. Personal discipline is the master key to wealth. It's the ability to make yourself do what you should do when you should do it, regardless of how you feel. Self-discipline is the quality that will make you a great success. It's the ability to force yourself to do what you know you should do. Persistence is self-discipline in action. Every time you persist, you build your self-discipline. Every time you practice self-discipline, you build your ability to persist. Both are linked to your self-esteem. The more you persist, the more you like yourself, and the more you like yourself, the more discipline you have. And the more discipline you practice, the more you like yourself. As a result, you persist more until you reach a higher spiral where you become absolutely unstoppable. You reach the point where you know you can achieve the goal, and nothing in the world can stop you. Every step you take forward makes you stronger and stronger until finally people say one thing about him or her: you can't stop him or her. Once they've decided they want something, they won't stop until they get it. Developing that quality will make nothing seem impossible, so let me leave you with: in these last points, we are living in the greatest time in all of human history. More people are going to make more money in the next few years than has been made in all of human history. More people will become millionaires and are becoming millionaires today at a faster rate than we ever thought possible. And no one is better than you, and no one is smarter than you. If you do what other self-made millionaires do, then nothing in the world can eventually stop you from achieving the same results as other self-made millionaires. A beautiful line I read not long ago says, "The best way to predict the future is to create it," which means having a vision. And though the vision may be in the air or in the sky, build a foundation under your dreams. When you see men and women emerging from poverty and darkness to fame and renown, invariably, you see someone who had a vision of what they could be, have, and do that was far beyond what they were. Ben Trigo, the strategic thinker, said, "The worst thing in the world is to efficiently do what doesn't need to be done at all." Many of us work very hard to efficiently do what doesn't need to be done at all. Anyone who has had employees will tell you that every day, you find your employees doing something very diligently but is completely irrelevant to the success of the business. So focus on results. Here's a key question to ask yourself in your work life. What results are expected of me? Not what activities, but what results or what outputs am I supposed to generate in my work? The second question you can ask yourself is, why am I on the payroll? What results are expected of me? The results expected of us in sales are sales, and the only time we are working is when we are doing something that directly contributes to that result. But why do we do other things? I've come to the conviction that the reason we do other things is because they are fun and easy rather than being difficult and necessary. I think the main reason people fail in life is due to the convenience factor, that we always do and always take the fastest and easiest route to get the things we want. But the fastest and easiest route in life is almost always the route to failure. It's short-term gain for long-term pain. We do it because it's something comfortable and easy today instead of what's difficult and necessary. And then we have to do what's difficult and necessary at the end of our lives when it's too late. And you'll find that the willingness and the ability to discipline yourself, to be clear about what you want, to be clear about where you're heading, to be clear about the results expected of you to achieve, and then just work on those results. The ability to discipline yourself to do so is absolutely crucial for success. It's impossible to conceive of a successful person who isn't able to discipline themselves to do what's difficult and necessary instead of what's fun and easy. And especially when it comes to managing your time, when it comes to seeing what you should do day by day, focus on the results, not the activities. Now let me give you a method that has helped me. Write down your goals. All goals had to be in writing, by the way. If you don't have them written down, then they're really not goals at all, they're just wishes. And as they say, a wish is just a goal without any energy behind it. Have your goals in writing. Write them down very specifically and clearly. And then do this every morning. Rewrite your major goals in the first person singular as if they already exist. Rewrite your major goals every morning. This should take you about 2 to 5 minutes. You can do it all in one paragraph. For example, if your goal is to earn $50,000 a year, every morning write, I earn $50,000 a year. If your goal is to excel in real estate, write, I am an excellent seller in my field. If your goal is to weigh a certain number of pounds, if your goal is to enjoy a certain type of life, write your major goals in the first person singular as if they already exist. Do this every morning, and then every evening, take about 5 or 10 minutes instead of watching TV. Just before you turn it on, say, wait a second, I had to check my progress. Sit down and review what you've done during the day. Ask yourself, what have I done well today that has brought me closer to my goals? And the second question is, what would I do differently if I had to live today again? Those 4 steps. Writing and rewriting your goals every morning, reviewing them at night, and asking yourself those 2 questions. What did I do well that brought me closer to my goals today? And what would I do differently if I had the day to live again? If you ask yourself those 2 questions over the next 30 days, you'll achieve more than you've achieved in the last 6 months. This is the most incredible method I've seen. I learned it a few years ago. Just rewrite your goals every morning. The only problem with goals is that we don't set enough of them, and we don't set them high enough. You can have everything you want. Whatever you want. Imagine you can have everything you want. Anything you can keep in your mind continuously, you can have it. Anything you're crystal clear about wanting and willing to pay the price to get it, you can have it. So clarity is the key. Have clarity about what you want. Have clarity about what you have to do to get it. Have clarity about your vision. Speak, walk, talk, and act with clarity. And that's the final point regarding clarity. In conclusion, remember that getting rich is not about luck or chance. It's about personal discipline and deliberate action. By mastering the art of discipline, you hold the key to unlocking the doors of wealth and abundance. It's a journey that requires dedication. Success is not an accident, it is a skill. It is predictable and can be learned. This skill can be acquired by anyone. The sooner you learn this skill and become proficient in the principles of success, the sooner you will achieve the great things you were born to accomplish. Many believe that intelligence is the key to success, but research shows that many self-made millionaires have only average intelligence. What sets them apart is their relentless pursuit of learning and improvement. They remain humble and constantly seek new knowledge. An average person with clear goals can surpass even the most brilliant minds if they are dedicated to their objectives. Self-made millionaires often work over 60 hours per week, a common trait among them. In our society, the standard 8-hour workday is for survival. Anything beyond that is for success. Every 12 minutes, someone in America becomes a millionaire. This rapid pace of success is achievable because we now have more knowledge about achieving success than ever before. Success has become a science with proven principles that anyone can follow. The first step towards success is making a firm decision to be successful. Unfortunately, many people never make this decision, which leads to a lifetime of mediocrity. The second step is to learn from experts in the field. Successful individuals have paved the way for others to follow. By studying their methods and implementing them in our own lives, we increase our chances of success. It's surprising how few people actively seek out knowledge on success, despite their desire to achieve it. Simply wanting success is not enough. One must actively pursue it through learning and action. I experienced this firsthand in my own journey. At 25, I built a successful sales force spanning 6 countries, generating substantial revenue. However, I lost sight of the principles that led to my initial success and found myself in debt by age 30. It was then that I made a conscious decision to reclaim my success. Drawing from years of study and practice, I developed a simple yet effective system based on proven principles. Within 5 years, I had multiplied my income significantly. The key takeaway from my experience is this: design a success system and diligently follow it. A system based on sound principles is infinitely more effective than relying on chance. This principle applies not only to individuals but also to businesses. Established franchises boast success rates of 70 to 90%, thanks to their proven systems. Conversely, businesses started by inexperienced individuals face a staggering 99% failure rate. Success is not solely determined by external factors but also by one's internal state. Self-esteem plays a crucial role in achieving success. How much you value yourself and believe in your abilities significantly impacts your trajectory in life. By cultivating a positive self-image and surrounding yourself with supportive, success-oriented individuals, you set yourself up for success. In conclusion, success is attainable for anyone who is willing to learn and take action. By embracing proven success methods, cultivating self-esteem, and aligning with positive influences, you can unlock your full potential and achieve the life you desire. Remember, success is not an accident. It is a deliberate outcome of consistent effort and dedication.